fight because you couldn't get to portals in time. If you ever quit, you just have to let them come and try to stop them from killing you.
And then you remember you would go around and clear all the animals before, like the alligators and shit, because if you pulled them during the fight, you'd actually, not that they would kill you, but like you'd fall behind on damage because they just had, it was just like health to waste your time, you know?
I want to waste these gators.
Go on.
Don't go down there, Gator.
There ain't no police. Blast them fools.
Officer Dragon.
I love that from Training Day. Macy Grace. When she was Macy Gray was the lady where they served that fake search warrant.
Oh,
yeah, and she was like, "Let me see that wand." You could tell, like, dude, she was into that part. She was like, "Let me see that goddamn wand." There ain't no. She yelled to the gangbangers at the corner. There ain't no police. Blast them fools. I used to scream that at my friends. You ain't no police.
I don't like this witchcraft. There's portals.
Yeah, the portals there. They're no good.
Well. They don't give you good gear in here, though, right? It's like not like. Yeah, that sucks.
It's 226 at the end as well. They did up it though. I think it's 200 or 210 now.
Oh, that's better.
That's good.
I think it's something like that.
Because it was totally useless before.
I'm working on me sauce.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because like the gear in here was okay for my Panley and Warrior, like when I was leveling, and then when I first hit, but after like I think even the blues in the auction house were better. Even the blues from the first patch were better. You know what I mean? Like, because what was this, like 150 gear or something, or I forget.
Yeah, there's a crocodile. Wow, there's spiders.
I think that was a land crocodile. Oh wait, no, there is a crocodile. I saw a cheetah, and I thought you said crocodile. I was like, that is what we call a land crocodile.
This crown's bringing all the crocodiles to the yard.
Oh god.
Or it could be my flame shock. Sorry, boys.
You just tell yourself, God, I'm so popular. Just really have it going on with all these guys when you see me.
We're gonna rule the school.
That was so awesome when you said before about when you said the tanks doing here, and I knew immediately what it was.
Oh yeah, dude.
I was like, you mean they pull the whole place and then they don't realize that it's their gear scale down?
Yeah, it was mana tombs too, so I was getting silenced.
Oh, the dots in there still hurt. Like, you gotta pull that trash. You gotta pull it once at a time, and then I still interrupt the guys and use cooldowns on that trash.
Yeah, plus a lot of people, I think they level, so they don't maybe not have all their abilities, just because it's something different.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, it was fun.
Always an adventure. I had like the DPS that kept trying to pull multiple things and like couldn't understand why I wasn't pulling the whole group, but I just was like, whatever, it's okay.
It was a hunter, wasn't it?
It was a hunter. His name was Gonrath. I don't know.
I've heard legends of that guy. He's a dick.
Legends.
I did a sanguine 8 last night, and fuck that because of tornadoes in that hallway. The last part, oh boy, it sucked. But anyway, there was a hunter in there, and he was just cranky because the tank wasn't doing stuff. And then when I looked back at it, it was like the hunter's first mythic.
Oh god.
Yeah, I was like,
People are crazy.
Dude, yeah, it was great. I was waiting for it to break apart like the one I tried before.
I just like the what I did before reset. Tank doesn't know what he's doing. I'm out. What? I'm like, he didn't dismiss his pet. He left in embarrassment before he realized. I think some people come on there just pissed off, just looking for a confrontation, you know?
Oh, yeah. I also think maybe some people will try a different spec, and then they get embarrassed, and then they just bounce. Because they're like, oh, no.
I didn't have that transmog.
Oh, nice. That's a nice one.
It's a bow. I'm so excited.
It looks like if you got long drain cocks and laced them together.
They call me
Sorry.
Mr. Weave.
Draenei shongs. No, that does look like a nice bow. I like that mount. That looks as such a Star Wars-y looking mount, man.
Oh, my.
Reminds me of the movie Tremors.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It reminded me of that thing Luke was riding in Empire.
Oh, yeah, Tauntauns.
But not hairy, you know what I mean? But just the head looks like it a little.
Yeah, I was hoping you weren't going to say Avatar.
No. Dude, when I heard they were making like 6 sequels, I'm like, why don't we see if one sequel does well first before you make the next 5? You know, like that's a lot of movies to sign on to make it once, just assuming like, you know, the first Avatar was like amazing special effects 11 or 12 years ago. You know what I mean? Like not now. Like that movie was plot wise, you know,
Yeah.
not really. That I mean, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't, you know.
I've never watched it.
The ride at Disney
not missing
World
much.
sucks.
Does it?
Bailey
Everybody
loves
else
it.
likes it, but
Yeah,
I hate it because I'm too
like
big.
it.
Okay. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad. You know what I mean? It's just overrated. It's overhyped. You know.
The guy, I sit down, right, and I'm a pretty large. I'm like 6'5".
Yeah.
I sit down in this thing, and the guy's like, "Put your knees all the way up." I said, "They are all the way up," and they got these bars that come down and lock your shins in place. So
I
they
hate
pull the back
those.
of your calf. And he's like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "I know, my knees are all the way up."
No, I'm not. I don't know where they are.
So
I'm not sure.
He jams these things into my calf muscles.
Oh!
And the whole ride, I'm going up and down and side to side. These things are just
screaming.
I looked at the lady next to me and I said, "I am so sorry if I ruined the ride for you."
You're like, this is going to make me shit myself.
It was painful. And then it was flying, and I'm scared of heights. It was just a bad experience.
That just sounds all sorts of bad.
I like it. I thought it was fun.
Jeez.
Everybody loves it. It was fucking miserable.
You didn't have needles in your legs.
You went to a buffet, but you don't like to eat. That's what I'm hearing.
Oh my god. I was looking for a GIF that showed how greedy the GOP is, and I settled on the one that, remember when Homer was in hell and they were trying to force feed him donuts? And they just kept going, and like they were like, "Oh my god, that's all. We don't have any more." He ate them all. He was like, I said, like, that's how, if you just, the donuts are money. That's like Trump people. But I was like, that is the best illustration. Just hump, hump, hump. Oh my god! Like they said, I forget what they said. Or like even so, some celebrity went insane after just like that and clap clap. Bring me my drenched dressing hose.
I don't mean to alarm you, but I am now honored with the Keepers of Time.
Oh.
So.
Ooh.
Just a pilot, just in case you're wondering. If you look already, you'll see the quartermaster. I can now buy potions from him. Hello, friend.
At a discount.
At a little discount. So if you need peanuts or a health potion, I am your man.
That guy. You see him hopping?
Mm-hmm. Someone hopped him, then I pulled him.
Yeah, I blew him up. I blew him off, and then you sucked him right
off.
It's like George Costanza. I send them away and he brings them back.
Yeah. Just when I thought I was out, they drag me back in.
What was his girlfriend that didn't? She was gay, and then Kramer dated her, and then she turned back not gay. And he's like, great. I drove her gay, and he brought her back, and then it happened again. Like the second woman. Oh, I love George Costanza. That's a great way to describe my father. He's angry like George's father without any of the humor. Think about it that way.
Oh.
Oh, Punker, I told Moo, and I didn't tell Wrath. My sister. So what happened is her water didn't break, but she had you probably know what this is, a bloody show, where like she. Okay, so yeah, it's like a matter of days that she says,
Yeah, she's close.
Yeah, and I told like they're ready to go to the hospital, like when the time comes, and so it could. That's why I said like this weekend might be. I don't know like Moo, what you were saying. Like I don't know if she'll want me there or not. I'm just kind of like preparing for both scenarios, so I'm not blindsided by either one.
Yeah, I would have a bag packed and ready to roll, but at the same time, I wouldn't take it personal if it doesn't pan out that way.
Well, yeah, that would be the least insulting thing my sister's done. Yeah.
I was gonna say something.
I was like, yeah, like I won't have to take it.
I was just like, we'll get Lou locked up for the weekend, and then I'll have a baby. And then we'll
Jesus, that's true.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I better not.
I'm like, I'll come over. I'm like, are you sure you're not gonna call the cops?
Like you're gonna dangle the baby over the balcony like Michael Jackson or something.
I'm like, I'm a child. I've worked as a child therapist for 15 years, right?
When we get out of here, what I'll do is, if you get there and see cops, I'll teach you now how to feign death and misdirect. So you can misdirect to your dad and then feign death, nice. And when they go run, just run. I've mastered the skill after all these years.
There he is, boys. Get him. It's my dad.
Hello, young fellows.
They start running towards you and you misdirect, and all of a sudden they turn to your dad and be like, I don't know why I want to chase him now, but here we go. And then you just fall over.
Remember, did you do this? Blink once for yes, twice for no. Blink, blink. Yes, yes. I knew it. Dude, I was so happy on my other game. I ended up only paying like $20 to get Sephiroth. I had so many free summons saved up. I used like over 100 summons, but yep. And he's so strong, it's cray.
So yeah, I downloaded it. I have 2 characters. Obviously, that's it.
Oh yeah, dude, I played it for 3 years, and like they, the ones they give you in the beginning are so strong for what you're doing. Like besides the story ones, like yeah, like you don't need anything else.
So I just have to. It has a lot of red dots, and I don't like a lot of red dots.
Oh, know what it is? They're the little crystals that you collect for the limit break.
Oh no, I mean just like things like, hey, look at this. You gotta take care of this. You gotta take care of this. You gotta take care. And I'm like, I'll do that later.
Yeah, it's like, look, if you guys don't end up liking it, it's no big. Like it's. I just was like, I don't. It's not like want to replace WoW. It's just like a little like, oh look, like I liked it because when I wasn't playing WoW, and I was like would like sit at work waiting for clients to show up, and they wouldn't come. It kind of like I would work on like the little raid bosses, and it was fun. You know what I mean? Like when I was sitting there.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. Like I can see how I would like it.
But yeah, it's good. Like I've just never seen a phone game that was like so complex like that. Like that had. And then I started looking and I realized that a lot of phone games are good.
Well, obviously Diablo Immortal is not good because it's still gotta be a couple more years, boy.
Yeah, I heard that, and I was like, dude, at this point, I think some of the venom for it would be gone because they've announced Diablo 4. Like, when that comes out, people aren't going to say, oh, so this is what we get instead of Diablo 4? That won't happen now, That was the only reason people were mad. Like, did they not realize that, like, at all? Do they have, like, no self-awareness?
I feel like... Fuck you, get away from me. Take it all personal. I feel like no matter what they do right now, they're fucked. So it's probably better that they
Right.
hold off on it.
Yeah, because especially with everything else that's going on.
Yeah.
So,
Unless
like,
they have like a Blizzard version of Leisure Suit Larry or something. That's the only thing.
Oh my god. I was gonna say, if you do play that, they'll give you like a ticket for like a beginner and let you get. I think they let you decide one of the old Final Fantasy units, but they're still really good, and there's actually a story mode, like a real RPG story that's actually.
Oh, nice.
I mean, yeah, it's like the old Super Nintendo style stories, but it's like typical JRPG, sappy,
I wish they had like. Did you ever play Tactics? Final Fantasy
Yeah,
Tactics?
yeah. So they have, they have one that's like that.
Nice.
But it's called Final Fantasy Brave Exvius War of the Visions, and it's that style gameplay.
Gotcha.
Like, I like this one because I like this better than Tactics, but a lot of people like swear by that version. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
I wouldn't want to play Tactics on a phone though. I would want to
yeah.
something else. Oh, you know what I did hear though? Wait, what was it? Oh, that Diablo 2. I don't know if any of us are gonna play that, but I think that's cross-platform, which is
Okay.
nice. Because like, I hope Diablo 4 is the same thing where you can
I
play
hope
it
Diablo
on
4 is the same thing too.
to where you could play it on a Switch or whatever, or PlayStation,
and you can play with other right.
Yeah.
I'm not. I never played Diablo 2, so I probably won't do that one because the nostalgia will be lost on me. I mean, I've seen it. I know what it is. I just yeah, to you.
I feel lonely.
Hey, hello.
This crown is making me.
Oh god! Someone tightened his straps. Say farming rep boys for the pug. I'll be exalted by the time we get out this bitch. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. For a second, I was like, why aren't I getting rep? I was like, yep, I just said it out loud. I'm a smart one. I told you I was tired. Why aren't I getting... Oh, that's why. I'm exalted. I figured there was no point to text Doom just to come on for time walking.
If he comes on, he's gonna be whatever. Never mind. I don't know what he's gonna be. Is this the big bad?
Yeah, this is the end already.
Alright, I engaged hard mode. I got a spider tickling my buttocks. I had 20 Dr. Peppers and now it's tickling my buttocks.
When you go to the White House, they let you have all Dr. Peppers you want. See, it's so funny when they make a Forrest Gump for our generation. Like, when you go to the White House, a bunch of crazy people try to overthrow the government and kill everyone. That'll be like the Forrest Gump for our generation. Like the baby.
I still can't believe that shit happened, dude.
It's
weird.
like, I try to remind myself not to forget and not to let them like normalize it, because I'm like, yo, like, we really live the GOP is like a legit fascist regime. Like, legit, the stuff they're doing. Like, it's not like hyperbole anymore. You know what I mean? It's not like someone just overreacting. It's just calling them by the correct term and terminology.
Do you think this is the same dragon?
The mount is, you mean?
No, the pirate.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
That'd be cool.
Oh, like the Epoch dragon? I'm not sure.
Epcot?
Yep.
I went to Epcot Center.
I'm still there. I have to leave, so I'm not a bald man anymore. I'm gonna go turn in this little badge thing before I forget. For 500